Ah, that would do it, folks. Boom. Always going to do have numbers after the name. Final one, man. The final game of my vacation, or what I did when I wasn't gonna say this is all I did when I was vacating. Vacating, is that like a proper way of like saying that you on vacation? I'm not sure, man. But this is the last game that I beat while I was on vacation. Let me put it that way, man. And I mean, if you know anything about the Metal Slug games, they're not really long per se. I assume they can be. It all kind of depends on how you play them, right? Like if you play them, I imagine, and I've actually never played a Metal Slug game in the arcade. They got a couple like arcades and stuff. I haven't seen Metal Slug in it though. I'm not sure if it would be a really game for that kind of function, but either way, I'm not 100% sure, but I imagine it probably was like 3 lives and then you die, and you have to pop in like another quarter, which at that point, yeah, like that could be like a really long game and a lot of quarters, because like 3 lives, you go through it pretty quickly over here. Some of these that you've seen, I've been playing like alright in them, but others, like you'll notice I just get popped like left and right, and the further on you get in the stages, like you will get popped left and right. Now, thankfully, these versions just kind of let you put like 99 lives or whatever, or just infinite continues, or you keep popping them in and stuff like that. So it obviously is a lot easier, but you could also set it to 3 lives and play it how it was back in the day. I didn't do that. I didn't really need that challenge. I really just wanted to kind of experience the game. That's why I think it's really cool that that option is there. If you want to go hard and ham and traditionalist, I guess, in it, you can. But if you just want to like play a Metal Slug game and get through it and see what it's about, you can do that too. And I think both coexist very well, very nicely in this fashion over here. So Metal Slug 3. I would probably consider Metal Slug 3 the best out of the first 3 that I played. It's definitely, I feel, the longest one, I believe. I'm not necessarily, I don't even know if there's more stages or whatnot, but just the length of the stage and the stuff that you go through in the stages is kind of cool. The multiple paths, as you see right here, you go kind of up top or at the bottom, and things kind of do change depending on which angle you kind of go at and whatnot, so that's kind of cool. Maybe add some replay value over there. I actually did play over the first couple stages and took the other paths, so it definitely did add some replay value. Graphically, I'm sure there is some improvement. I didn't really notice it, in all fairness. I kind of took it all in the same. To me, it's more of, it's not necessarily whether graphics improved or not, it's just the art style kind of is still Metal Slug, which is really good. And it's kind of a shame. I feel like these games don't kind of get the love that they deserve. Especially, like, I look at it because I'm a big Contra guy. I love this genre. The run and gun, that's like, you know, a shmup, for example. I'm big into that genre. You don't see me post that too much because there aren't really, I don't know, I guess I was going to say there aren't really too many out there. There still are, like, a kind of decent amount of them out there, but not as much as maybe what we used to see back then. And maybe not as hard as they were back then. I'm kind of thinking of like but even like a Velocity 2X, for example. You had like platforming stuff in there and like stuff where you got out of the vehicle, right? So it's not like necessarily like that. This kind of sideways shooter type, I guess Cuphead would kind of be like that, but that was also like boss battles and stuff, a little bit different, you know? You don't really have this kind of traditional thing over here. And I'm looking forward to actually, I finally got around to playing my little Super Nintendo Mini, and I'm going through Donkey Kong Country right now just because I want 100% and I hadn't done that in the past. And after that, I might tackle Contra 3, because I haven't played Contra 3. I've played, I think, the first stage like a handful of times, but that's it. So I'm pretty much looking forward to that, but that's like probably a hard-ass game, you know what I'm saying? So Metal Slug, final impressions over these first 3 games. They're all really good. I would definitely cop them. I think they're like $7 or $8 on the Switch. They're fun, man. They're good. You kind of got to know what you're getting into, and you could kind of set the difficulty in these games, which I think is perfect. If these games were set to like 3 lives and you die, you wouldn't be seeing these videos, because I don't have the time to like work on that. Like, I don't have the time to improve my skills and do that, and I wouldn't be motivated enough. The thing with games like that is there's so many games out there right now and so many good experiences you could have. Like, think about this. I still haven't played that, like, Uncharted Lost Legacy. I still haven't gotten to that, you know, and that's like a dope-ass game. Why would I spend like a month improving my, like, or weeks improving my Metal Slug skill in order to beat it? You know, there's a lot easier experiences out there. But that's up to you. If you're up for the challenge, you want to do it, play 3 lives, traditional, whatever, cool. There's also difficulty levels you can pump up. In this case, like, it kind of, like, level 4 was, I think, what it defaulted to. And I left it at that the whole time. But you can bump it up, I guess, and I guess people take more hit points. I imagine that's, like, kind of the only thing that you have a little more difficult. And obviously, there's 2 players, which I didn't really try, I think. I didn't really try. No. I tried to coerce my mom to do it when I was just playing, but she wasn't having it. She ain't playing those games. Played Donkey Kong Country back in the day. I'm like, you know, I'm not bring the Super Nintendo Mini over to the crib, man. See what she thinks about it, man. Give her a little taste of what like the future looks like. You know what I'm saying? Or the past, I guess, in the future. So Better Slug, man, if you haven't had an opportunity to play it, I would definitely recommend it. For $7-8 a piece, they're worth it. If you're into this kind of game. I mean, you can kind of tell right by this first stage whether you be into it or not. It's not something that's going to throw a curveball at you.